Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it.
Timmy, 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 Timmy.
Oh, Timmy, Timmy, turn it, turn it. Timmy, 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 turn. All he wants to do is turn it. But it's not too weak though. Woo! Still good. Just gonna get some vape in, you know, do a little car talk. Pretty much we're gonna talk about like really just kind of newer cars.
What's happening in the car world,
yeah, the newest generation, kind of start from 2010 and up. It seems like 2010, you know, somebody
over here.
Oh yeah.
Very new. Fucking brand new.
Yeah. So what does everybody think about when cars really started getting good again? Because it seems like it was around 2010. That's kind of a guesstimate.
That's kind of personal, I guess, too.
Yeah, it depends on the car too. Because really, the first thing I noticed.
Like what you're into, you know, some people.
Yeah. I really saw the Mustangs. Like once they fucking transformed like that.
Oh yeah, that new Mustang. I mean,
yeah.
It was like 11th grade maybe. Yeah, like Luke showed me a picture of the
new body style
concept or whatever at the time. Yeah. So this is the one they're gonna come out with, and it was like, damn, that's a Stang. Yeah. I didn't believe it. It was.
Doesn't look like any Stang I've ever seen.
Very sleek, very.
Yeah. That's one thing, we never used to be Stang guys, you know, just, It was mostly because everybody fucking has them.
Yeah, and you know, the reputation on them and shit.
Yeah, oh, look at this guy fucking getting it. Big Diesel.
Good God. Just spitting it out, guys.
Yeah, rolling coal for sure.
Turn my windshield wipers on.
Yeah. And then I guess the GTR also, whenever the new GTR came out.
Yeah, that was a pretty big deal.
That was before 2010, I think, right? That was like 06, 08. No, I mean not 06. No.
But I can't remember.
Yeah, I fucking don't know.
It's older at this point. I know that.
Oh yeah. Maybe it was 2010. Maybe that's why I think that GTR. Really, yeah. Fuck, I forgot my sunglasses. Oh well. Yeah, the new GTR, the new Stang. Definitely the new Corvette, the C7. Oh fuck. Yeah, I never used to be a Corvette guy either. It was kind of the same thing as the Stangs, but I did a total 180 on that shit.
I feel like once you had your Camaro.
That helped a lot too.
Yeah, you just turned into a Chevy boy.
Yeah, that was a fucking, just the old 3.4 shit ass V6 too. But I like driving it. It had a nice Magnaflow muffler on there, so it was absolutely no quicker, but it was loud, nice aka dimmer, fun to drive, manual.
Delivery.
Oh yeah, a little delivery beam right there. That's that sun. Now what do we got? Well, the RX-9.
Like 2020 on that.
Yeah.
So a couple more years.
Definitely.
4 more years, more than a couple.
But seeing the concept, guess maybe try to grab a picture right now and we'll throw it up on screen of the concept.
Yeah, definitely.
The RX-9 concept car. I doubt it, and I think Subaru WRX fan was saying this when I watched his video on it. It is an early concept. Really doubt it'll end up looking like that because also
it's expensive.
Because that Tesla, I can forget what's the new Tesla, whichever one that car is, it looks exactly the same as the RX-9 concept, and like one of the Mercedes or some shit, like one of their new concept. They were all the same color red. I'll see if I can find some pictures of those too, if I can figure out what I'm talking about.
You guys can see how similar they all look.
They look the same, so I mean, I don't know how that happened. Whatever the Mercedes one, definitely had some big ass back fender flares.
The grill was big too.
Yeah. But definitely excited about that. Twin turbo. I think it was, I don't remember what the displacement was, but
if I remember right, I've been, you know, pretty much since I got my RX-8, I've been looking into stuff like that, and it's supposed to be like 480, I believe. It's for 380. That's a big difference there, but it was, I want to say 480, dude.
Horsepower?
So they were just claiming, dude, some crazy shit like that.
All these recent videos have just been saying 400.
Okay, so it was 380. That's close to 4.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's still a lot for a 2,800 pound car.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like an $80,000 car also, so you know you're paying for it. Like it's not like you're getting no steel on it.
Yeah.
I mean, you still probably get steel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, but it's a lot different than what you know RX-7 and RX-8 are price wise.
For sure. Yeah. Although I mean, I guess if you account for inflation, the RX-7 that was like a $30,000 car, wasn't it? Like 30, 33. I don't know if that's, I don't think we've had that much inflation.
No, I don't think so.
But, you know, it was still, that was why they stopped making it too.
At launch, for sure.
Oh yeah, that's
that was
definitely
like 30,000.
You only get two rotor with that though.
Yeah, no, nothing special there.
Yeah.
Nice CTS there. No, two-door.
I think it was an ATS. I'm not even sure.
I'm running it. Had to be an ATS, yeah.
I tried to look at the back, but I didn't.
It only had 2 doors, so.
It was definitely a TS.
They don't make
no
CS
shit.
coupes,
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No. They make wagons though. We know that.
Yeah.
Fucking badass.
Check
man.
those out if you've never seen one.
Maybe I probably won't.
I've probably seen one ever.
I've seen one in person.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen one in person.
Yeah. And it was a fucking bad bitch.
No, definitely.
Ugh.
I think I'm a wagon fan, it turns out. They just don't make enough wagons to interest me.
There's some good ones out there though.
It's just like I like wagons, but I'm not gonna get the only wagon they have on the market because I like wagons. You know what I mean? But
yeah. Might get a CTS V wagon if you know that came because they're rare as fuck also.
like if I had a choice of wagons, maybe. But
That'd be the wagon I'd go with, I think. There's some pretty sweet Mercedes wagons too, I believe. And what else? Oh yeah, a little bit about that Genesis shit.
okay, so like this year, or maybe starting next year, I think maybe in Korea or Japan already. They've already started, but
Hopefully the auto's okay. I should yell at it.
yeah, it's kind of weird. So Hyundai, or however you want to say it, depending on where you're from, is going to turn the Genesis name into their new luxury line of cars.
Rather than just being the coupe?
Rather than being a car, it will now be Genesis Motors, GM. It'll be Genesis Motors, and the car that we know as the Genesis will now be referred to as the G80. So, but they're doing new things for that since they're, you know, rebranding or whatever, I guess. They're kind of changing the car also. A lot of good stuff happening with that. Talking 5.0 liter, talking like, I think maybe it's 4 liter also, or a 3.8 or something like that. The V6s, V8s, twin turbo.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of different options on that, except for the transmission, only 8-speed automatic.
Oh yeah, which is
So I don't.
God damn it. So that's really cool that that Genesis is going to be a whole new brand. There's some really
I like that.
cool sounding cars, but only 8-speed automatic. I mean,
I don't like that.
I guess if they're really going for luxury, but they're sure putting a lot of performance shit in there.
I was about to say, but I mean, what they're offering you,
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that it's not luxury, but you
Yeah,
can do
but-
some damage with that. Like,
for sure.
I mean, it's all-wheel drive or rear power, just rear
yeah.
wheel. So
All-wheel
just
or
a
rear
whole
wheel.
bunch of good choices, and
Yeah.
then just on the transmission, you're stuck with automatic. Like, maybe that's what you want, but if you don't, you're kind of fucked.
I'm sure it'll have like some fucking paddle shift sport mode, but
Yeah,
it's,
but I
other than
mean,
like, you know, some of those really high
That's
end
not gonna cut it for diehards.
like a PDK, you know, like that. Everybody always talks about PDKs. Everybody knows what a PDK is if you know anything about any car, because that's, you know, Ford's, it's just the transmission that is the benchmark now. Shifts so quick. Corvette or Chevy claims that the 8-speed in the C7, or at least the Z06, is as fast as a PDK. Watching Street references a lot of other YouTubers, but Street Speed 717, you know, he's the C7 man, and he was talking about that too. And he, like, in the video, it's good, there's a really good example of that. He goes with the paddle shifts, and there's a fairly clear and visible delay in how it shifts. Is why I've always hated that, and I think a lot of people.
Yeah.
It sucks. So fuck automatic in general. If it's not really high end or a PDK, it's probably sucks. I want that shifter, man. I want that shit in my hand. Just nothing else is good enough. So it really just, it seems like they're being phased out more and more. You know, everybody's talking about that. More automatics, 8 speeds and shit.
Yeah, I think all the Genesis 8-speed.
Yep.
With Shiftronic, if you know what that like.
I don't know what that
I
is,
don't
but
either.
yeah.
Hopefully you guys did.
Yeah, somebody out there. Just please put that in the comments. That'd be very helpful for us and anybody else who might want to know.
Yeah, I didn't bother to read what that was. It's just,
Yeah,
I
who
kind of just got
cares?
to that point in it, and I was like, only 8-speed automatic, huh?
Yeah.
With Shiftronic. That's probably paddle shift, dude.
It probably is, yeah, just some,
Like thinking about the name,
some
like I
paddle
didn't
shift.
even.
It maybe it's some kind of assisted shift, like a dual clutch. I don't know why they would.
Just thinking about the name, though, I really didn't before, but that kind of would make sense. Shifting, paddle shift, whatever.
Yeah. Then, you know, I didn't plan on really saying anything about it, but the 2017 GTR, it's a little bit old news, but I don't remember everything about that, but very minor changes on that for the new gen, and pretty big price hike for that.
So bad.
Yeah.
How was it? Not to ask, good or bad?
I think, you know, I didn't get too far into it. You know, like some people are saying I shouldn't reference anybody in particular because I really can't remember. It's been a while since I looked at that shit. But just like a little bit of increased aero, maybe a little bit of tuning or something like that, but no major changes. And it seemed like it was like a $10,000-$20,000 increase. I'll correct myself, I guess, on the screen right now. I'm sure that's not right. And I'm sure somebody, if you watch this, would also be happy to correct me. But yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Really, like, not bad. I feel bad about that. Not a huge change, but a significant increase to a car that was already...
No horsepower gains or anything like that?
It was like a 20 horsepower gain, maybe. Which is, I mean, that's something. There's something to be said for that. But, I don't know if it's worth that much.
Worth.
Yeah, like, are you ever putting a $10,000 turbo kit on your car for a 20 horsepower gain? I don't fucking think so. So that's something to consider. Then, I wish I could remember what the next gen, I don't even know if it's the next generation or if it's just the 2018 C7. But I remember it was going to have some changes, look a little different, and that was a little bit controversial. But I think they were going to fix the radiator problem with that car. If you don't know, you know, the Chevy claims the Z06 is the most track-ready car available on the market, but if you try to track your Z06, it will overheat. It just needs a bigger radiator. It's a really small little front mount thing, really crammed in there. And they don't...
It's always weird things get so far in development like that, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
How did they get this far?
Hey guys,
everybody?
We lost a little footage there. I think last thing we were talking about was the Corvette and that radiator issue. Let us know what you think about the car scene, cars, how they're becoming, and the whole car culture, really.
What cars do you find cool?
What cars you find cool?
What cars you don't?
What looks you like? The Camry, you know, a lot of Stans Nation stuff, or just all performance and rusty hoods.
No hood.
No hood. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks, guys.